What's up, YouTube? Back here with another video. Today I am in an elementary and I'm kind of doing a little bit of community service. I'm talking to the kids about college life, but I'm trying to like not be too, open with college life because they still kids. They don't really understand. But I have went to the first class already and I have 4 more other classes to go to. At 10, I have to go to another class. The first class, they was a little not listening. The teachers kept telling them, just power her off and go sit on the carpet, and they were still at their desk. I was a little like, I was just smiling like, yes. But I am going to another class. I'm just gonna keep updating y'all every time I get out of the class because I'm not gonna record in there, of course. But I am in the classroom. They have snacks all over there, complimentary snacks. I got me some pineapple cake and orange juice. So yes. Here is the snacks that they gave us. Very nice, actually, like really nice. I can say being here makes me like feel like a kid again. Like it really healed something in my heart, seeing like the stuff that I used to play with as a kid, and then all the little kids too. I was just like, oh my goodness, I really used to be an elementary kid. Like I started thinking way back, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling the kids, oh, I forgot to tell them, don't try to grow up too fast now. I'm going to say that in my next class. But I have added like more questions to my slides in my head. Instead of being so like this and that, I try to be interactive and like ask them a lot of questions. So I hope I was entertaining for them and not them being bored out. But the kids kept saying like, oh, I love your stuff. I was like, thank you. I was telling them what a fashion designer is, what major is, and yes, like I have to really think. They really don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. And good thing I did say, do you guys know what a fashion designer is? Everybody was like, no. I was just like, oh my goodness, let me tell y'all. Somebody said they liked my nails, even though they look like they need to be redone. That's what I love about kids. They don't know. I love it. Hold on, y'all messing with the fit though? Let me show y'all the fit. If you know, you know. Got this purse. I didn't really want to wear the purse, but I was just like, this orange just on minus wheel. We were supposed to rock our school, but y'all know, well, y'all probably don't know, I don't have anything from my school but a tag. That stuff be expensive in that bookstore. So I forgot the tag, as you can see, because it's not on. But I kind of dressed like a creative person, kind of, what, like fashionably. I don't know. I had to end it. Somebody was coming in. I really want to see what they gym look like, what they music. They have a music room. I didn't have a music room. My music teacher came to my classroom. And then they have an art room. I really want to see what the art room look like. You think they'll be able to show me their art room? Oh, it's just healing my inner childhood. I wonder if they got the thing where you put your artwork on it and it's a drying rack. Oh my goodness. I gotta see y'all. Y'all, we are at the playground. Me and Shalasia was honestly just doing this thing. Who could stay still? Who's stay on there the longest? Somehow Shalasia kept winning. I think she was cheating. Now we up on here.
No, we cannot.
What you mean?
I'm getting off.
It rocks.
Hey, yo! Come back down. Come back down. Because this is actually painful.
Let's take it on the swing. Yeah, I was going to shake. Wait a minute. I'm stuck.
Okay. I will go down and slide, but I don't know. I don't know too much about all that. Slides really not that fun because they don't be slippery and slidey like they supposed to. What the heck is this supposed to be? No, this looks like something you really would get like hurt. No, imagine being a group leader. I'm like, come on, guys, you have to be quiet.
My
Guess what I saw a student do today?
What?
Do this, and the other hand, she had the peace sign up. I was like, oh my goodness. I remember they used to tell us, hold your bubble and put your finger up like this. Like, I can't believe they had us doing stuff like that. I'm a swinging this, y'all. Oh, and guess somebody asked me if I was a Christian. I said, yeah. They was like, okay, that's good.
Oh, Jesus.
Somebody asked me, and they're talking like people grandma.
I love that the kids know who God is, because, you know, this is very important. So when the student asked me that, it made me want to go in preacher mode, but I had to hold myself back. I should have been, yes, I'm a Christian. Jesus love you all.
Yeah, I used to want to be on this all the time. It looked like it was the most VIP.
Didn't we call that the special last swing?
Wait a minute.
Oh shoot, my fault.
All right, y'all. So we are finally back. I actually had 4 classes altogether because I tried to go to a class and the teacher, it was another teacher in there reading them a book. And then by the time I was done, I tried to go to the next class, and then somebody else was coming in, and the lady was just like, just let them go, and I'll get your slides ready. And so we're gonna go over the things that we have experienced on today and the things that we saw in the elementary.
So like,
Well, I'll just talk about the little silly questions they kept asking. Like, they was asking me, do you have to be quiet in the library? Do you have to get permission to use the bathroom? I guess they thought their teachers was just, I don't know,
doing too much.
Yeah.
So they was trying to see if they was being for real about all these little rules they got. They probably was gonna like, but college students don't have to do that.
That's why I was trying not to say certain things, because I didn't want them to say that to their teachers.
So a couple of things that the students told me or asked me. First class, I'm going to tell y'all. Darnell went in his class, and the teacher was, what'd she say to have them sit down at the carpet?
everybody come to the carpet. No, she was like,
No, it was so like,
she was like, class.
Yep. She was like, class.
Yes,
And they was like, yes. And it was like, she said, come to the carpet. I was like, oh, that's so cute. I knock on my door. I get in there. She said, okay, guys, we have a special guest. Come to the carpet. She was like, power off your stuff. They still sitting down on the... She said, power off and leave it alone. Power it off and leave it alone. They still there. Power it off. Go to the carpet. Was they
teachers. On it the whole time?
No. They eventually went to the carpet. But
I came in after you, and they was on their computers again.
They must have rushed back on their computers. Because they wasn't listening. They was putting on their listening ears. And then when I finally was able to present to them, I said, okay, do you guys have any questions? The boy said, they was not asking questions. The boy was like, I love my daddy. No, they said, I like my daddy. I said, oh, that's so nice. And the other boy was like, he didn't even say it all the way. He was just like mommy. I was like, oh, so I said, you like your mom? He said, yes. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And then it switched to where I had to go to the next class.
Touches.
Why are you beating
the next class? The next class, I went in there and I'm sitting down, waiting for the girl to get done reading her book. The other teacher get done reading her book. But
we're back, guys.
My iPad died. The next girl was like, this girl came up to me. She was like, are you a boy or are you a girl? And I was like, a girl. And she was like, oh. And then she turned around and went about doing what she was doing. And then it was another kid hiding literally with the cabinet in the corner. And I'm like, what are we doing? The teacher like, come on, everybody come to the carpet, come to the carpet. Then the little boy's like, he smashed my chips and put my chips on the floor. She was like, did you clean up? She's like, you're going to have to clean it up. And that's when he was like, I guess he said something about cleaning up. The teacher was like, it's fine, I'll do it. I'll clean it up. And he was just going on and on about his chips being smashed on the floor. So I didn't do it. He did that. And they was hungry. Little boy was cutting on the lights when the lights was all turned off. Talking about I can't see. And the girl who was reading was like, well, if you sit down, you'll be able to see.
Your boy.
Oh my goodness. I was just like, this is crazy. Like the patience you have to have and just even the like your demeanor, everything. It's like you have to actually be a little stubborn. You have to be rude just for the kids to listen, because if you don't, they gonna run over you. And it's so sad that you really got to be like that. But then that makes me think how my mom would be like, what they be saying? Somebody like a community raise a child or something.
Yeah, how you
Yeah,
use
the
your village.
community raised your child.
It's something like that, but it's just you really see that really in school too, because them teachers be raising them children. Cause them children is a
No, because when I went in that class, they was already ready. I told the teacher, I said, I'm not gonna do my slides because I know they're not gonna pay attention. And
you should have
then,
said, I don't know.
yeah, I started asking them. I'm like, what questions do y'all have? They asked me a couple questions, and then I read them a book, and then we played Heads Up, 7 Up. And this one kid, he was mad because nobody was picking him. And I said, you know what, you could come up and you could pick somebody. Then he got mad because people was guessing him.
I would have took him to the side. I said, so you see how this works?
That's what
You mad
his
about this, you
teacher
mad
was
about
like.
that.
His teacher was
Let's
like,
go
it's
sit
just a
out.
game. He went head up under the teacher desk. I'm like, child.
I would say, let's go take some time to ourselves and go
So-
sit down.
Then
What
one
am-
child was chewing on paper. He was there. And then he spit it, and the teacher was like, why would you do that? And then the other kid was like, ew. She said, don't touch it, don't touch it. I'm like, what is going on in here? It was too much happening.
Well, my first class, they were pretty good until this one girl, head down on the floor, butt up, starts scooting up her head against the floor. Started scooting her head against the floor. Then after that, one boy was up, not even paying attention, and I'm over here trying to say the presentation, all that type of stuff. And
What grade?
I think this is kindergarten. The kindergarten class.
Oh my.
Had, like, teacher kept saying something. Teacher had to go sit next to this one boy because he kept just talking out loud, like talking out, not raising his hand or nothing. So then, boom, we go to my next class. My next class was pretty chill. You know, they had a chair for me, all that type of stuff.
Oh, really?
I kept having to find somewhere to sit. Like,
I was either standing behind the little computer. I sat in the teacher's desk. What's her name? The God. Okay. Gator.
So
something like that.
then after that, I had went to my third class. After I went to my third class, they the students kept asking me about fighting, and
What class was
like
this?
it was
5th grade. I don't really hear no
I
second
only
graders
had first
today.
graders.
it was some class on the 400 hallway.
It's probably
400. Probably
Well,
had them
probably
second
not.
or third or something.
Probably, I don't know. I don't remember, but yeah,
Goucher.
they kept asking me about some fighting and all that type of stuff. I had went to another class. Like, the teacher kept having to say something to the students in the back because, like, they were just talking. Then this girl has said something, and then these boys in the back kept laughing at her. So she was like, "Stop laughing at me." And so
my
I was like, "Oh." And then I got asked, "Would I ever be fat?" And I was like,
Like, where they be coming up with these questions?
I was
I
like-
still want to know what made that girl ask me if I was a boy or girl.
Y'all, moral of the story,
These
kids ask you
It's
anything. You just
crazy.
have to have the heart to, like, you have to have the mentality to, you know.
Bruh,
put
you-
it-
Be open-minded. You don't know what they
yeah,
gonna say.
you don't know what they're gonna say. You gotta come up with something real fast, too.
Mm-hmm.
They literally had me dying talking about what time y'all go to recess.
Like,
Bro,
when you get past middle school,
tickled.
and
I'm
if
like,
you even get recess in middle school, because I did, some
We
schools
did.
don't.
We did.
If you even get recess in middle school, ain't no recess no more. And then there was another class where I, of course, showed my artwork. They told me, "Can you draw something?" She said, "Can you draw me something?" The first time, I said, "I don't know. I'll have to see." Then I took some more questionings. She gonna ask me the same thing. Can you draw something? I was just like, let me see. Let me go ahead and draw something real quick on this board. And then I was like, so what y'all want me to draw? I don't know. And I was like, I'm not really good at just drawing stuff like off the top of my head. Like, I really need a pencil and paper to really like make it perfect. And that's when it was like SpongeBob, and I heard somebody saying Big God. Big God.
No way.
I'm like, it's crazy because SpongeBob's supposed to be a thing for kids, and Ice Spice then took it and did all this crazy stuff. So it's like these kids are literally singing this song, but it's just not like kiddish. I was like, y'all, it's not gonna be perfect. Like, I know like the artwork y'all saw is kind of giving like scam, but like I can really do
Scam
art,
is
y'all.
crazy.
But I ended up telling them, I was like, if y'all really want to do artwork, y'all really don't be drawing. Just look up how to draw stuff, or how to draw SpongeBob, how to draw this, how to draw that, and it's gonna pop up.
I feel like this
Why is he
generation is
taking these
kind of
pictures in
cooked.
front of this train?
You said what?
I said I feel like this generation is kind of cooked, y'all.
Honestly,
Bro, they kept on saying 6'7". I was like,
They
I didn't
kept
have a
saying
lot
6'7".
of like brainwright stuff going on.
that's the only thing
in
they
my
were saying.
classes.
But they would say it like randomly,
They'd be like,
and they would be
I got asked
whispering it.
what's my favorite number, and then somebody had whispered, say 6'7", say 6'7", and I was like, you know, I'ma just go with 6'7".
I would have been like,
Then they started saying,
6'7",
and I should have said
that whole class.
8,
was
9,
like-
10.
No, somebody should. Oh no, if you would have heard somebody say 6'7", I would have been like 8, 9. How the Grinch should be. They would have been either caught on or not caught on at all. But I did say, I was making jokes. I was like, bro, if somebody say somebody 6'7", I'll come back with even more energy. They gonna be like, they gonna remember that. They were like, mommy, even the guy in class knew 6'7".
The guy.
Yeah, because Darnell should have been the one that was like 6'7". You ain't do your hands, did you?
I did.
Oh, you did?
6, 7.
Oh. Yeah, they might remember you then. It's all about that little brain rot stuff. But yes, that's what we did.
Oh, look at these pictures though.
Darnell's like
The
a
thing
freaking
came on for
shot.
1 second.
They didn't even tell us your picture finna get taken.
Right.
They
I
didn't
would've
let
been more
nobody.
I
prepared for
got
mine.
ready and I realized I wasn't all the way in the frame. I tried to tiptoe and I didn't even
Don't
do it.
even-
in
I'm
time.
going like this. I don't even remember touching my hair.
Don't even know what I did with the sticker, by the way. But I took some Hershey.
Like, I don't even remember touching my hair. Darnell.
Oh, I took me some cheeses, y'all.
I took me a little bit. They had snacks. I'm so glad they did.
She took about 2 plates. Aunt took
Yeah,
her
we
about
had them
2
little
plates.
sweet
What's with the
things,
snacks you got? Cheez-Its.
the extra cheesy, and they actually are too.
Then I got 2 of these.
And I got one of them,
I ain't
And
want
I
to
got
too
them.
much.
and I got
Oh, I
2
thought
waters.
that was your ID picture. Actually, I have a picture of his
Mhm.
right here. Darnell look like he on
Mugshot.
FaceTime in Geo. Talking about how many more days he got left.
Keep sending it to me.
Bro, let me show y'all the little kid that was dragging himself on the.
Bro, Shalinda got a
That's the
video of
one
them.
that
I low-key wanted to record, but I was like, I can't.
that's the one that was talking about he was Spider-Man.
That man laid out in the hallway.
Like, soon we made eye contact, he threw himself on the floor. I said, can you get up?
Sure, you got to deal with all that. She trying to be.
Don't
a
even worry
teacher.
about it. Because when I'm in authority, it's going to be a different
You're
conversation.
gonna be like, didn't I tell you to get up and go to your seat? Do it now. I don't even know how I would react as a
he was
teacher.
finna drag himself all the way to the door.
Is this my hair? Ain't no way my hair that long. Whose hair follicle is this?
You the only one with hair that color.
Ain't no way my hair is this long.
Got up soon the teacher
Oh, this
came.
probably